Hey guys, how you doing? This is Dan with Avantnovis. I hope everyone is doing well today. Ryan, hello. Also, Adi, hello too. First of all, would like to thank our Patreons, Disney Disrespect, Nomad at the Plains, Puppet Master, Northern Nigerian Horseman, and everyone else for sponsoring this podcast with their membership on Patreon. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys are finding those rewards very, very fun and enlightening. I sure am. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to be making a map together. And we are going to be doing the southeast area of the map, and that is going to be, I'm looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I say that, the first part of this video is going to be a little bit of a structure and process of how things are done. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, here's the map we made previously. It's a good looking map, I believe. Hey, Sound Guy Games. Oh my gosh, Caleb, you are in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, Caleb, one of my dear friends and one of the best artists I know. Really nice guy. Let's go ahead and get started here. What we're going to do right now is this is the map we made in WonderDraft previously. And down here in the south, we are going to make an extension of this map. And this can be very, very convoluted or very difficult. With what we've made before, Caleb, I'm just excited you're here. I really am. Thank you so much for dropping by. This is the map that we made before, and when we connected it in the center part of this, it kind of looks a little bit off, but that's okay. So we're going to avoid that this time because we had to go in. Hey, Tyrone, how are you? Tyrone Wigglebottom in chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. This map right here, the joining of it really wasn't exactly, it still needs some work. So we're going to avoid that. And I'm going to show you two ways to do that. One in Photoshop. Let's go ahead and close this guy. One in Photoshop and one in MS Paint. Let's do MS Paint first because it's hilarious. So let's open MS Paint. And let's open the map inside of it. And holy crap, that's big. Look at the size of that map. Okay, so we don't want that. So this is the map itself. I believe, yeah, it's 113 inches by 75 inches. So that's good to know. Let's go back to MS Paint. Oh, thank you. And we're going to hit the selection button and hit Control A to select everything. And we're going to move this map all the way to the top very slowly, just so that the underside is right there. Again, this is only in paint. And then we are just going to make some marks on here with our brush. So this is where the land is. And everything right there. And then we can go in and take this and make, whatever land we want. Maybe something like this, and maybe some islands like this or whatever. But we're actually going to be doing this in the full render in Photoshop. And then we will be taking this one into... Then after we get that done, we'll be taking it into WonderDraft. This is also kind of a way to show people how to import maps and black and white maps into WonderDraft. So just kind of a little maintenance here. All right, I did forget to get out my palette, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. I apologize for the delay. My bad. Okay, we're in there. Bunch of beeping and all kinds of stuff going on now. All right, let's jump into this. So first thing we need to do with Photoshop here, you can do the same technique in GIMP. You can do this in MS Paint. Oh, is there a bad delay? Oh, okay, no. It's like, oh, no. Okay, let's go ahead and, whoops, let's scroll this all the way to the top of the map. As such, now we got some islands here that we need to figure out to do with. And let's go ahead and we will start with, we're just going to make a couple little marks here. Oh, wrong pen. Yeah, Dad was very prepared for this today. I thought I was. Let's make this dark black. All right, and this is where we can actually move this map. Looking at it now, we need to move this map up a little bit more. We're going to add another layer to this. And on that layer, we are going to just draw straight down where these points are. Just like that. Make sure we're getting those mountains and also these islands. All right, we've done that now. So really, really quick, really easy. So the question to chat, we've got, I was thinking maybe a Southwest desert. What do you guys want to see in this map? Let's go ahead and hide this guy. Then we were going to draw these straight up. Yeah, Photoshop. No one cares. And this is where we're going to connect. This is where we're going to connect the map with. So we know where these islands are. Just straight up, just like that. All right, guys, what do you want to do? So I'm just going to start drawing. Let's adjust the mic a little bit there. There we go. And just going to play with this in Photoshop. And I'm just going to go for this. Let's first of all angle this way, this kind of landform this way, and then maybe break it off here, maybe, you know, kind of do some cross stuff like that. What do you guys think of that? Let's go ahead and do that. All right. Just little tiny points, just going to go with scraggly lines. All right, thanks, Tyrone. Again, this map is as much as mine as anybody else's. So we have our bridge right here. Mongols, yeah, Ryan, good to see you in chat. I don't know if I don't remember if I mentioned you. Thank you so much for being here and being for all the other ones. We could do Mongols down here. That'd be kind of cool. Let's just come over here. We don't want tangents. We don't want this like to go like this and like this. That's bad, and that's a frowny face. So let's not be doing that kind of thing. Maybe, oh, what if we did this little, maybe a smaller peninsula that goes this way, and then a bigger landform, like, I don't know, like something like down here. What do you guys think of that? So maybe we kind of have this Italy thing going on. All right, let's go for it. Ryan wants us to try it, so let's do that. So maybe this guy comes up like this. Now in our previous map, let me pull this bad boy up again. Let's start Wonder Draft so everybody can see it. Okay, while we wait for that to pull up, it is a big map. We will continue to do this guy. And I'm just kind of following, let's open Wonder Draft here. Actually, there we go. So if we have this, and this comes down like that, our other map kind of has this procedure of going like from the top, the top right down to the bottom left, and this one's top right to the bottom left. So let's change that a little bit. Let's actually kind of put all the peninsulas and little things like this, maybe. Roman Mongols. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, we're doing Roman Mongols. So there's that. Let's go ahead and move this around. Then over here, let's... Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. Let's move this up. Actually, let's not mess with that, because we'll screw something up. I just know it. Let's kind of come down here. Tyrone, thank you so much for dropping by. Let us know. Drop by on YouTube and let us know if you want to see anything in the future. Thanks so much for being by. Appreciate it. We're going to make another continent down here. So we have this big strait, and that's going to be important. The next question is maybe for Ryan or Adi. With this map, do we have crater hits like we had in the previous ones? Let's look at what we did previously. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. Maybe we have oh, maybe this sea right here. What we had right here. Maybe this is just an inland sea. That'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. Okay, so we're an inland sea right here, so this is going to connect. Northern, hey, welcome. We are doing Chat Makes a Map. We're doing to the southeast. And we're just creating... Right now, we got ideas for a civilization. By the way, wonderful flags. You can check those out on Patreon, guys. Thank you so much for those. We are making a continent to the southeast. Right now, the idea is to create this continent, and this is all linked, and then maybe a continent down here to kind of show something interested. Yeah, I think I'm going to start doing it 3 times a week. And I forgot to post that on Patreon. I am so sorry. I will definitely start doing that. My bad. 100% my bad on that. Maybe let's have this continent. I don't know, something kind of like this maybe. There we go. Oh, I thought you were on there, Northern. Oh, are you not feeling good there, sir? Okay, we're up here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're sick. That sucks. All right. So maybe something like this, guys. Is this a little too much? Let's do something a little crazy right now. Let's go ahead and we're going to just fill this in. Kind of have our physical here. We can always change this, guys. Anytime, any place we want. Let's go ahead and we're going to shrink this down to size the whole thing. And then we're going to come in here and bring our other map in here. And we are going to shrink this guy down to size so it matches. So it would be about right there. That's huge. What do you guys think of that? Does it look too blocky? What do you think, guys? Does that look too blocky? I'm kind of feeling a little bit of weight there that I don't like. Actually, this guy's a little bit bigger. Yeah, that guy would be about that size. Debating on that. Or should we get rid of this southern continent and maybe do something else? Yeah, we're still running with the Eldritch theme. I was wondering if there was some additional crater strikes in this. We'll do that in Wonder Draft once we get this imported. I don't know if I like that. Let's just go for it. Okay, we're just going to go for this. Then at the bottom of the peninsula. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right there. Let's do that. Maybe we'll put some stretches of land. We'll put some stretches of land like right up in here. Maybe another one like right here. Hey, Birdie, how are you? We are back making a map with chat. This is going to be the southeastern part of that eldritch infested land that we have. Glad to see you here. Let's go ahead and let's place that. Let's have another look at this really quick. So this goes right here as such. And let's dig it. Let's make this inner C a little bit more pronounced. Let's dig into it this way as well. All right. So Birdie, this is the same map from the previous time. It's just south of this one. So the top of it is desert. You know, let's make this inner C kind of come down here. Maybe something like that. And this is just, I haven't even started placing biomes. This is just the shape that we're doing right now. I'm kind of doing this to show how you can get an image into Wonder Draft. We could, just for grins, now go with me here, we could unite these areas. Have all this area part of the same one. I kind of like that a little bit better. Yeah, the Star Milk map is this one right here, and this is just to the south of this Star Milk, the one where it's that oozing that silicon stuff into the seas. So this one is just south of this map. I kind of like that. What do you guys think there? Equator, Chris, would probably be right here. So yeah, equator would be right about there. So you're looking at very hot, and then maybe a jungle belt, and then temperate-ish kind of thing going on, if that answers that question, Chris. Let's go ahead and remove all that really quick before it stays permanent. All right. What do you guys think of that? Kind of a larger mass that starts to form down here. We can go into Wonder Draft here in a second. All right, Chris likes it. So let's go ahead and we're going to let's double check the image size on this. We're going to go to pixels. All right. Now I can't remember. I'll figure out really quick. Is it white on? Okay. All right. So it is white on black. I was right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to fill this in. We're going to save it first because, you know. And then we are going to change some colors around here. Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you. So it didn't ask me to save it online. It bugs the crap out of me. We're now going to color in because we don't want this. We don't want transparencies here. We got some stuff down here that's not feeling good. I wonder what happens. We should just, you know, go for it. All right. There we go. Just getting some stuff on there. And we can add, I think we should, let's do some islands. Let's do some islands up here. That'd be cool. Maybe a stream of islands right here. Maybe we can make this giant crater right here. What do you guys think of a giant crater and make it into archipelago or of some sort? Okay. So we've got our black and white placed. We're going to hit Control Shift. I think it's Control Shift I to reverse the colors on our Control Alt I. Nope. Control Alt Shift I. Nope. Go away. Okay, it's Control I to reverse it. I was thinking too hard. Okay, Control Alt Shift W. We want it the same size. We don't want any scaling problems. We had to export. We're going to go to our Patreon. We're going to export this. We're going to save this. All right, so there is what our island is. Let's go into Wonderdraft. We're going to hit a new. And we are going to, luckily I planned ahead a little bit on this. And we're going to go with the 892. And we are going to do that by, by 5457. The width, we want maximum. Yeah, a few meteors. Let's go and hit OK. It's preparing the canvas for us. Now, this black and white map we made in Wonderdraft, it's kind of weird. The white will be the land, the black will be the depth. So here's our map. First of all, first things first, we're going to change this to eastward. We're going to hit apply. We're going to close that. Now we're going to import. Go up to where we saved that black and white map. It's right there. Double click that, wait a few seconds, and boom, we have our landmass. Woo! All right. Fun stuff, fun stuff, fun stuff. All right, let's go ahead and kind of get started on this. All right, not too many, not as many as the old map. Okay, let's put a meteor right here. And then we're going to start a little archipelago. Maybe, and this is what I'm thinking. Let me know. Maybe we'll have the meteor strike like this. And then we'll have kind of archipelago that formed kind of from this area on top, because we had those islands. Maybe some islands like that. What do you guys think of that? And then on the next map we do, which is going to be over on this side, we'll put some big islands. All right, Birdie, have fun with that. Thank you for letting me know on what you want to see. I'll name these islands after you. Okay, so let's do that. First thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to change some things. We're going to, I don't like that coastal FX when I'm doing the map, so we'll turn that down. Now we're going to go into this. We're going to go into the land and we're going to scraggle this up a bit. Yes, actual geological term is scraggling it up. Let's go ahead and zoom out on that. Yeah, that's fun. Okay, this will be where one of our big meteor strikes. Maybe we'll just add 3 into this or 2. Nothing that big. We're just going to cut this off to make it so it looks like something really, really bad happened here. Because something did. Ooh, okay. Birdie just asked, as quick as he came, he vanished. Birdie said, or the islands are the spine of another dead ancient monster. That'd be cool. We're going to make that. Say one of the big ones, one of the eldritch ones burst down in this area. It didn't have a shell. It just fell in itself. And by the time it got here, it was a total wreck. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Drawing circles are hard. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. We'll make kind of like a spine feature here. This sucker was big. And kind of head-like thing here. And we'll have impact islands that come away from it like this. Let's do the same kind of impact islands. Pulling from the center, going to the side. Northern, I was looking at microstates. Maybe the meteor was soon colonized by humans. Maybe you can make a little pairs or docks by the meteor, but was wiped out by the Eldritch Horror in the meteor. That'd be cool. Maybe it's whatever, whatever matter it was made just kind of rose out of it eventually. Let's do that. I think I got too much land up here, so we'll go change that. And again, I'm using this brush, the Rise Landmass brush, not mash. I'm using that brush to create all this cool scraggliness. Okay, we're gonna chop some of this down. Maybe like that. We gotta avoid those tangents. There's Birdie's Archipelago Islands and stuff like right there. Okay, how does that look, guys? It's not too bad. Let's go ahead and look at these islands. Let's kind of make them a little bit more interesting. So just splotches. Maybe we'll have one kind of going up here. Let's turn off on the brush size a little bit bigger so this flows a little faster. Birdie's Islands. All right, there's that. Just a gentle archipelago going on here. This could be tropical. I mean, they're smack dab in the middle of it. They're warm. I mean, really hot tropical. Then we'll just start throwing a biome together. This guy comes down here. That guy comes down here. And again, whatever we do on stream, you can find the image on avantnovis.com. I'll throw that up as I do all the images. I'll keep it there for about 2 weeks. Otherwise, the webpage really gets pissy. Ooh, and let's maybe do some... Let's turn the roughness down on this a little bit. Make it bigger so we can get to the fun stuff. Kind of make a little horn there. Again, rough this up a little bit. This is good. I like that right there. Maybe we can come in and we can take some chops out of this. Oh yeah, that is a huge piece of continent there. We're talking like Africa sized. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it came down. That's why it wasn't in its shell there, Northern. That Eldritch Horror came down and it just burst. Once it hit, it died, and then from its flesh, a bunch of miniature versions came out. Now, did that happen all at once, or was that part of the general plan? Let's put this guy in. We're just kind of hollowing stuff out, kind of reducing the mass of the land. For grins and giggles, let's kind of come in. Nah, I don't know if I like that. Let's divide this guy up into a little bit. Let's come in like that. And then on this side, we'll have this other, like a bigger... That can come in like that. What do you guys think of that if we divided it up? It just helps with the landmass size. Oh, that'd be awesome if it happened in the course of a couple hours or days. That's horrifying. So you have this big crater and it's like teeming with these eldritch horrors. Maybe they don't like to go past the original host's body or something like that. That's scary. Yeah, that is absolutely terrifying. Make some islands off this map, though. There we go. Like all islands, I will neglect them, so please remind me to... Ooh, I need to save, though. That's going to be important. Okay. 1 second. Okay, let's save right there. I think a trading kingdom would be cool. Maybe this is one of the places that the kind races. I don't know about the kind races, but the sane races. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool name for them. The sane races. Maybe this is one of their success stories. Maybe they in these pools they fought them over centuries, over the last like couple hundred years, fought the spawn off, and then made that their home. All right, just gonna kind of cut back the land just to touch on some of these. I'm liking that. That is feeling really good. What do you guys think? Maybe we'll cut back on this peninsula right here. Make this island. Yeah, let's do that. Just cutting up a little. There we go. All right. That is feeling really good. I think we got our landform right there. Maybe we can cut that there. Just kind of give it, do the whole scraggly thing. Got to get the scraggles in. It's like some, weird Jim Henson knockoff from the Fraggles. It's the Scraggles. Oh, we could call that the Scraggle. Or what name should we give that Eldritch Horror up there? All right, let's talk. I'm liking this, guys. I'm liking this. Small Eldritch Horrors can maybe infect the minds of humans that's close to them for a few days. Yeah, maybe that's what. Yeah, that's cool. Now, were they like half like a wraith or something like that, or do you think it was mind infecting humans that do their bidding? That'd be kind of cool. Maybe the Eldritch Horrors could have kind of upped their game and mutated into something else. Instead of devouring the humans, they're kind of possessing them. Ew, that's scary. Also, that didn't look good. Let's get rid of that. That did not look good. Let's come up here. Nope, that didn't look good either. So let us do just the opposite. Let's add a little piece of land there. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we have a mind infection going on here. Maybe there's just a little city that's started that has been going on, and like someone mentioned kind of Roman Mongols. So the question is, where would their city be? Think about that while I'm doing this next part. Okay, I think we got a cool little land here. The only thing I don't like is this area. So let's add some more land in. I think it's just this right here. There we go. Yep, it was just that right there. A little piggy thing? Where do you see the piggy? We have someone on Twitch. Welcome, goat. All right. No, finding shapes and stuff are the pain. In the past. Oh, where's the piggy? I'm not seeing it. Oh, was that the piggy right there? Oh, I removed the ear. Oh. Do I need to put it back? Oh, I didn't even see it. Eye's good. Eye is very good here. Maybe we'll just maybe we'll do just a little island there, kind of like a piggy little island there. Just for you, goat. Just for you. All right, so let's go ahead and talk biomes really quick. Let's get in this and let's make some crazy biomes. This will be our hot biome. This will be our hot tropical biome. These colors are going to be so nasty. Okay, we'll do that in that crater. We're going to make that's going to be our temperate. And this guy is going to be our cool temperate. So let's go ahead and get started here. So based on our other map, let's pull that up again. Not that guy, this guy. Let's move it down. So we just started getting warm just right in there. So just right in that area. And on our map here, that's like, the brush size big. We want big and cronkly. Ooh, yeah, that is really cronkly. Another word. So this is where our desert area begins. And maybe since our equator's right here, this is burning off into this area. So this area is all desert. Well, it's a matter of the detail is like you're pulling. Goat said that's a detail. I could never do that. You can. It's really easy. All you do is just start with something like this. Let me pull it up again. Just really big lines that look okay, and then you take it in to whatever you're working with, and you just cut it apart, just piece by piece, add and cut, add and cut, add and cut. Okay, and then our desert's going to come down here. This whole area is going to be desert. We want this to kind of not be just right there. So our desert is just going to be coming down in there. Then I say we go super hot jungles. Let's do that. So our warm jungles are going to be like right here. Actually, let's put them right next to the coast. Yeah, no, your form is going to be the most important part of your form and shape. That's why I did it in Photoshop. We just busted this out in like 10 minutes. This is actually going to be your most important shape because it's the form and the shape of the whatever you're doing. The details are going to take the longest time. And in some ways, they're the hardest, but in some ways, they're not the most important. Because it's your shape that's going to give you the definition and the meaning of whatever you're doing, and that's in principle, that's in art as well as map making. Okay, so we got our temperate right there, and then we're going to go to our nice and happy temperate. Let's actually go a little lower. I like the jungle thing going on. I really like the jungle thing in this. It's a lot different, and we're talking like jungle. We're not talking wetlands or anything else. We're talking like, the Congo and stuff like that. Get into the really eldritch, nasty stuff. Maybe stuff from the north slithered down here. Or that's another question, how'd they get down here? Then we'll have our other temperate right there. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's save that really quick. We're going to also come in here and we are going to, before we get any farther, let's copy our colors. We're going to open another Wonder Draft. Close Photoshop. We'll save this. Control S, save. Yep, thank you, Photoshop. Get out of there. And we're going to open up this map here. And we're going to transfer some colors. So as that opens up, let's come into here and we're going to get rid of this guy. We'll change the colors here. So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll pull these down. And again, this is a great tool with learning from our previous map on what colors we used. So let's go ahead and hit land. Let's hit the color brush. Let's go ahead and hit land. Let's hit the color brush. And we're going to start changing these. So to do that, we click on this and we hit change color. We turn the hexadecimal on, we hit Control C, and this guy we hit change color. Turn the hexadecimal on, hit that, and hit enter. Yay, we got our first color. Let's do our second color. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but that's okay. We want this to change color. Hit OK, come down here, change color. Make sure you hit enter to change the color and then hit OK. Just don't hit OK. You won't have the color. Then you'll sit there for like 5 minutes wondering what you did wrong. Not that that happened to me or anything, which it totally did. We're here. Oh, see, I did it wrong. Change it, hit enter to change the color, then hit OK. That's the color we want. Then with our green, change color. Oh, Control C that sucker. Come down here, change color again. Control that. Hit that and hit OK. Okay, we got our same colors. We're happy campers. Let's go ahead and get rid of this map. We love this map, but we need the processing power to do this one because it's big. Come on, go away. All right, so we're here now. We kind of have an idea where stuff is. So this area is going to be our brownish area. This is going to be our jungle area, and this area down here is going to be our more of a temperate zone. I should have done this with this color, but it's not that exciting. So let's hit fill. Fill again. All right, so let's do this again. So our desert. Oops. Our desert area is right here. It stretches down into the lower areas. I'm doing this really fast, but this is our base coat. Oh, the pen scratching? Yeah, it is satisfying. So we have our deserts here. Then we have the jungles. Yes. We have the jungles starting to form in here. We'll have the jungles be pulled into the middle. We're starting also to get an idea where our mountains are. Okay, big jungles everywhere down here. Let's make sure we really get the edges of these areas. Not too much, just enough to show where we want stuff. And now we're going to go to our temperate, which is going to be this guy here. Our warm temperate, I should say. That's going to be in from the jungles. I want the jungles bigger. To heck with it. Little ASMR thing going. All right, then our warm temperates are going to be right there. Okay, sweet. We kind of have, let's put this up here. All right, we kind of know where things are going. So let's go ahead and let's start on some mountains. Yeah, Northern, I did have a Twitch. I'm actually streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and on, I'm sorry, you guys can you guys see that? Is it populating in chat? What Goat's saying? Goat65? All right, let's actually go in. It's kind of hard to see the edges of where these are. So let's go ahead and just kind of highlight them. There we go. That's going to help me out a lot. So we still get the shape. We'll get Goat's Island there. Come down here, kind of do the same thing. That helps with being able to see everything. Okay. But in doing that, let's make the jungles bigger. All the jungles. Goat's Piggy Island, yes. Basically, Goat is, he saw something that looks like pig, and I added it back into him. Man, I wish we had a cross chat. If you want, Goat, jump on the Avantnovis stream on YouTube if you want, and you can see whatever everybody's saying. But again, that's up to you. No worries there. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start talking desert. Let's get some desert in. Now, previously on Chat Makes the Map, we had the wind blowing from the west to the east. In this one, we'll go, we'll do these cool mountains again. In this one, I believe they're at 20 last time. We are going, since this is south of the equator, the airstream is going just the opposite. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. We have this at 20. And we're just let's just go for that. Let's make, actually, I'm going to need that other map up just to make sure I'm getting the correct size of these. Skinny Puppy, the half cat, half octopus, Cat Thulu. Skinny Puppy, that'd be hilarious. Okay, I'm going in right now to the other map to make sure my symbols are the same size. I don't want to leave it up because I don't want it to crash. So let's go ahead and save this map as this pulls up. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our mountain size. Go to symbols, go to mountains. We're going to do these eastern mountains again. We're going to put these guys at 20. Yeah, I believe it was 20. Okay, that is correct. That's the size of the mountains. Okay, good to know. We'll just put that guy down like that. Yes, save. I shall save again just for you, Northern. Not that we had the apocalypse or anything with that. Okay, so we are going to first put mountains. Let's decide on fault lines really quick. Maybe we have a fault line here that sprung up. And maybe, can you guys even see those? We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Maybe this whole area is being split apart and we have our big mountain ranges right here. Nope, pull that into the sea. So we're just going to put, again, this is going to be the backbone of our mountains. And it's going to create this really nasty little range shadow here. Yay, Birdie's back. Welcome back, Birdie. Yep, stream is still going. I made your archipelago. I made your islands. I made your island change for you. We even got the piggy island that I need to create. Northern wants a monster that's half cat, half octopus that's nicknamed the Skinny Puppy. Oh, that's kind of creepy if you named, you have this eldritch abomination and they call it the Skinny Puppy. The more you think about that, the more, that's just creepy. They look cute, but okay, so we have these islands there. These mountains there that are creating. We're going to add a ton of mountains here. Like a gross amount. Let's go back into our other map and see if we have other mountains coming into the south area here. Skinny Puppy. Yeah, it's your guys' map. Oh, I see a problem right now that we have to deal with. That's okay. We will deal with it in short order. So what I'm seeing is we have these huge mountain areas that are coming down, and we don't have those represented in this map that we're doing. So we are going to take this map, put it here like so. Nope, don't want to maximize. Don't be that way. You're going to be that way, Windows. Bad Windows. We'll just be smart about this. Come down here. Then we'll put this map. Do the exact same thing here. Hope you guys can, yeah, you guys understand. Oh, no, bad Windows. Damn it. As I swear at what's going on here. Okay, then we're going to link these two up. As much as we can. Okay, there we go. All right. We're back here. We're in our symbols. We have a mountain range here that's really big. Mountain range that comes down here. Another mountain range that's really big right here. Mountain range right here. A mountain range right there. And then another mountain range right there. Okay. We were smart about that, guys. Nice. Well, we'll think about it. If it's named that, unless you want me to make it cute, I can make it cute. I'll probably just draw it. Let's have all these mountains kind of meet up together down here. Actually, let's make them separate. Let's make them separate. Except for this guy. This guy we're going to make right here. Just big old mountain range. Now, question, is the tales they tell about the Skinny Puppy, are those horror stories? What does the Skinny Puppy do to people? The cat octopus thing. Northern, I'm coming up a way to actually do it in MS Paint because everybody has that. To add these together. Also, I would prefer to use Photoshop because I can go in there and make the skinny puppy is horrible. Okay. So it's small little. Is it like something that hasn't eaten for a while? Is it like grotesquely plump? Is it what does the quote quote skinny puppy look like? I mean, ancient shadow raven monster. Okay, so we got a mutant ancient shadow raven monster as well. You guys are giving me a lot of work to do in ZBrush. I'm gonna make both miniatures. Mutant ancient shadow raven. I like that. I like that a lot. We're gonna have our mountains come here. Then let's put some mountains over in this area that just kind of crawl up the back of this. So that way it traps all the moisture over here. The crawl. Yeah, we'll call the mountains the crawl. Okay. So we have this kind of fight going on between the skinny puppies, the octopus cats, and the ancient shadow monsters. Let's add that to the lore really quick. Someone make a note. Very cool. Very cool. So maybe that's why these Roman guys, these Roman nomads, have maybe conquered and been able to settle. This black cat who is attracted to any sorts of meat or catnip is also extremely tended to be able to open doors. Mainly hunts by smell. Ah, what does it do to people there, Northern? I mean, does it just exist, or is there like more to the octopus thing? Yeah. Ooh, a raven. Birdie wants a raven. Dark smoke coming out of its wings and tail. Cool. It feeds on the spawn, the skinny puppy spawn. Man, I love making lore with it, you guys. These are the funnest. Okay, let's go to Google Earth really quick. I need to see some stuff. We're going to look at Nevada. Yes, wonderful. Navigating Google Earth, now that I've done it for the past, 10 years. Okay, do you see how in Nevada, this area is Nevada, Utah, we have these crunches, these mountains being crunched between the Sierra Nevadas and the Wasatch Front. So we're going to kind of do the same thing up between these two rifts. So we're just going to kind of make a couple little mountain chains that move. Just kind of like that up in the middle there. Let's come down here and we'll add some mountains into this temperate zone. Not too many. Maybe these are old mountains like the Appalachians that have been kind of weathered off, that are really smooth, that allows, traps a lot of moisture, but allows a lot of moisture over them. Some more Appalachians right there. There we go. And again, the process, you draw the form, you kind of distinguish where the biomes are. Once you get your biomes, you can start throwing down mountains and stuff like that. Little mountain range right here on this guy. Piggy Island for goat. There we go, bud. There you go. Okay, we're about an hour into the stream. I'm going strong, though, so... Wait, why do you call the cat Skinny Puppy? I don't know. Maybe it talks. Can it talk to people? Maybe when it was first introduced to humans, it wanted to be able to get close to them. This eldritch being that's this cat-like octopus. I have a puppy, pet me. Or something like that. Yes, I just did a voice. That's not creepy. See, it's really creeping me out. But I like the raven. I really like the raven. Okay, so we have those mountains there. We have that there. We're going to put a lot of hills and stuff there. All right, let's go ahead right now, and we're going to now add our rivers. Since we have big jungles, let's make two rivers that kind of join down here. Let's start them all the way back here. Maybe go to land and actually do this right. We'll start our rivers down here and just have them kind of weave their way. That's a good question. How big is that puppy thing? Maybe this comes over here. Then this guy, we have another large river, and we want this to be an old river, so we're going to have it like snake around like this. And you know, I got a place right here. We're going to make a giant delta right there. That's cool. These are the twin deltas. And we're going to have another river come out from here. Another river come out from here. Just kind of feed in like this. Oh, that didn't go well. That looked like butt. Again, going slow. Just taking care of stuff. Right there. Maybe we have finally a river that just snakes through this jungle area right here. Now we'll add the tributaries. Does that look too... No, it doesn't. Now that's... I don't know why, but these last couple rivers look very... Okay, there we go. We don't want rivers that are at 90-degree angles. I think I was just too far away from it, and Wonder Draft doesn't have that pressure sensitivity yet. Be nice if it did. Okay, then this guy comes here. We have a little hill area. Let's remember that little hill area right there. Oh, they start out. Now, question: do they look like puppies at first, or do they like grow into the cat octopus thing? They become really hostile. I love how the ravens prey on them, though. Some more tributaries. Now this guy here, this guy gets all the tributaries. You get a tributary, you get a tributary, everybody is getting a tributary on this guy. Messed up there. Let's fix that. I mean, we're here, right? Yeah, it's doing that. It's doing that same thing. Let's go ahead and fix that. We're going to just see how it's doing that little mathematical look. Don't know why it's doing that. I haven't had that problem with Wonder Draft before. I don't like it, I'll tell you that much. Maybe probably need to loosen up on the pen. That's probably exactly what's going on. I'm pressing too hard. There we go. Keep the elbow and keep the shoulder loose. And you can control your brush a lot better. We have the same issue up here. Dang, that is really annoying. Okay, good to know. If you push too hard, you get these little... You get the little mathematical lines, and we definitely don't want those little mathematical lines. So again, these are like very old mountains with a lot of hills. We'll put a lot of hills into these. And what they do is they're just pretty much moisture catches. Just like the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. There we go. That's kind of cool, kind of crazy looking. And these guys will come up over here, they'll come down here, and they'll be like, oh, let's join forces and conquer the wildlife, yes. Okay, then we have some hills right here, so we'll put another little thing there, another little crazy little thing there. Maybe from these mountains we have just... Alright, let's go ahead and start making our deltas. Let's have a look at that really quick. Oh, that's fun. It's a fun little river system we got going there. Okay, let's do our deltas. So deltas, we're going to start. See that mathematical crap? I really don't like that. It really ticks me off. We're going to have our deltas start furrowing out. And again, we're doing big squiggly lines here to show that the delta, every time it floods, it makes new river sources. Let's put a lake right here. Let's put a lake right there. That's going to be fun. Actually, no, let's not do a lake. Let's do a lake right here. So these come in. So we're going to slowly on this detail turn away. There we go. The river. There we go. Giant bear with moose antlers. Have many feel skinny and don't have the puppy look. They also are more hostile. Ski puppy habit the savanna near the crater in the northern area of the jungle. They also habitat the Pig Island. Yeah. How big do they get? How big does the ravens get? I mean, we're talking like rock size. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm kind of scraping away at the delta. And that's how I do deltas. Little islands up front, big islands in back. We're going to make some additional rivers. We're going to cover all these in trees. We're going to make another delta over here. Big old floodplain. I want to fix that delta a little bit more. So again, we do scraggly lines. Go back to the scraggly lines. We start with 2, then with 1. Let's zoom in on that. Yeah, so we're getting real detailed here. Then we pull back these islands as such. Pull back these islands as such. Do another one there. Oh, it's okay. So maybe the ravens live down here. Now, question: when the ravens hunt the puppy things, why do they come into the dark areas? Do they fly in the clouds, or does it give them, since they're eldritch beings, does it give them a little more power, or what's the advantage for the ravens to hunt the puppies? The icky puppies. Okay. We're just going to come in here and we're going to erase some of this area. Make it look a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got our 2 deltas there. Let's go ahead and look at some additional, since we're up here, let's put some islands in up here. I mean, not islands, but rivers and stuff. Just one that goes to the mountain there, a little tributary. Again, because of the rain shadow, most of our rivers be coming in this side of the map. Not right here. Let's just make that a lake. Let's just keep that bad boy a lake as such. And over here we'll just have another big river. All right, over here on this island we'll create a lot of rivers. Come down and maybe we have a river forming from these hills that are here. That works. We'll add those here in a second. Oh no, let's go where this jungle is. We'll go where this jungle is and have this meandering bog. There we go. The raven. The skinny puppy travels in packs. The older puppies defend the young ones from the ravens. Also, the smaller skinny usually hide out in the northern mountains, known for their amazing shelter buildings. The most common shadow ravens are between 0.5 and 1.5 meters tall, with a wingspan of 2 to 3 meters. The story is told that the House of Ravens are keeping ravens the size of small mountains. Oh, that's scary. The puppies are tameable. Mommy, look what I brought home. Tameable eldritch horrors. So we have two beings that are actually tameable eldritch horrors. Now, are they symbiotic with humans? Do they feed on the human's fear, or do they feed off of emotions, or what's the deal? What do they gain from humans by being domesticated? I could see the ravens being a little less domesticated, but still at the same time. Another river there, another river there. Kind of keeping these smooth rivers all over the place. Let's go ahead and zip out. A lot of rivers in the south. That's good. That's good. So I totally hit my mic again. Let's put another big old colossal river right here. We're going to come... Whoa. Well, we'll use that. We'll use that. We'll take it. Put another river right down into this jungle. Just comes all the way down here. And we have our tributaries. Again, they are just rain catches at this point. Nice. I have been going through the chats and writing down what you guys like, monsters and stuff, and kingdoms. So that's all available to... That will all be in the gazetteer. So it's only going to be like a 12-page gazetteer because I just don't have the time to make it any crazier. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look at that. Well, that's cool. We're getting our rivers in. Big old jungles down here. That is going to be a pain in the butt to fill with trees. Oops, don't want that. Come back to 4. Oh, let's save. Let's save. Let's save. Wait for a few seconds. Come on. Okay, good. It's saved. Oh, deep breath. Deep breath. The skinny puppies, they're there, they're fed, and once they hit a certain point, they just explode into these nasty big things that just eat people. That's great. Now, question: Are the ravens eldritch? Did they come when everything came down and exploded? Did they come from those craters, or were they there originally? Are they something even more ancient than the eldritch horrors that landed? All right, let's have a look at this. Okay, that is feeling good. Let's come in here and let's add just a couple rivers in this area. Nothing big. It just goes right into the mountains. Again, these are mainly just flash flood areas. I like this rivalry between the ravens and the puppy things. It's creating this awesome story about how the sane races. I'm going to call them the sane races because that's kind of cool. Oh, so they respect humans. Interesting. They cannot be tamed. But yeah, I like that rivalry. We're gonna need some more mounts up here just because of the rain shadow. Let's go ahead and add those really quick. Just go symbols. We'll go mountains. There, we're at 20. All right, and I'm just going to do circles right now for these mountains. Again, we want the same style as we used before. Make everything consistent. So big mountain right there. Once we have the width of the mountains, we'll go in and add the texture of the mountains. So circles, circles, circles. And then we'll go side to side on the mountains once they get that big. So this mountain range is going to be huge. And actually, this mountain range, it needs to be the biggest one we make. So this is going to go all the way down here. Because this one's the one that's creating the rain shadow that's actually creating this big desert. I don't know. I think there's a predator and prey. I think the ravens definitely get. I mean, a small eldritch monster. If the ravens, once they eat one, they gain more power or more substance. I think that would be a. I think they respect each other, meaning the ravens don't mess with the bigger ones if they can avoid it. Okay, another set of mountains right here. Another set of mountains right here. We got a nice big desert thing going on. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. Okay, we'll put another big old mountain range right here. Over here, they're not going to be that big. Still going to be big, but they're not going to be that big. There's my pipes going off. Got to figure out what's that's going on. Down here, same thing, mountains. All right. We're just going to start adding mountains and locations. Try not to cover up rivers. So Northern and Birdie, I'll probably make online, I'll make some miniatures. Maybe we have some small mountains just right there. Yeah, just like footholds from over here. There we go. Over here, maybe just some little tiny ones. Then we'll add the hills. All right. A little bit more mountain there. We don't want it like this. We want to add some texture to it. Yeah, look at the size of that mountain range. What lives in that mountain range, guys? Smaller skin bug can eventually control a mind of a raven in between their dials to stay in their hostile state, but that has only happened a few times ever. That's cool. Maybe that's the ravens. Once they consume enough that they can influence. There you go. The ravens are actually predators of some of the eldritch spawn because they can kind of control them with their mind. Really like that. Really like that. Man, chat's the best part of the stream. Now, is the skinny puppy one is that the one with the big eyes? Let me find that really quick. Because if you made it, I want to see it. And roll 20. G Northern Lion. Okay. No, dang it, I'm not seeing that. Fan art. Hey, would you send that to me again? For some reason, it is not. I can't find it in my mailbox. That'd be awesome to show the chat. If you have a copy of it. If not, I'll just throw it up someplace. Throw it up on Patreon so everybody can see it. Trying to entice people to the Patreon because it really helps and it actually pays for the Photoshop subscription. Stupid Photoshop. Okay, we'll get our last mountains done here. Oh, can't see chat. Must see chat because chat's the best. It was before the flags? Okay. Ryan. All right, that's not it. Oh, do. Northern Lion. There we go. Skinny Puppy, the Cat Eldritch Horror. Oh, yeah, I remember this. All right, check this out, guys. That is okay, that is creepy, but very cute, but very creepy at the same time. Might go in and just little pencil some of that in there. Thank you, Northern. That's really cool. Thanks for reminding me about that. There it is. All right, we'll play with this guy. I'll make sure I add it onto the Patreon page. All right, so we've got our mountains. We've got our climate. Got a pretty good idea of where that is. Let's go ahead and add some of yield. I think they were at... Let's go back and look at this guy right here. We need to make sure our hills are the same size. I believe it was this hill. Wasn't it 20? I know that for sure. Is it 30? Maybe it was at 20. Yeah, it was at 20. Sweet. That makes life so much easier. So the hills we're just going to kind of go back and forth on the mountains with. Give credit to Ryan for helping me figure out how to do hills. And this is going to take forever. Bears with moose antlers. That would be interesting. All right. Maybe that's what the model for September will be, is a bear with moose antlers, because that's cool. Just adding the hills to all these mountains. A walking house, go all Baba Yaga and stuff. Dude, the Russians don't mess around with the Russians and Slavic nations don't mess around with their horse or with their kid stories. I mean, Baba Yaga, that thing creeps me out. I also, one of my favorite depictions of Baba Yaga is from the Hellboy comics. Real cool stuff there. Big fan of Hellboy. All right. And again, what I'm doing is I'm just going side to side with these hills for the details of the mountains. I'm kind of spreading them and making them reach out to each other. So like right here, again, big hills all over the place, but reaching out to each other. Because we want the hills to be the details in the desert. There we go. That's fun. I like that. It's kind of straight lines, kind of messing with the usually my maps has a curvy detail, but I really, really, really like that. The House of Houses. A house with many more houses? It moves around, so it's like a giant village. Creepy legs. Like, let's go to Photoshop. Why did I just open Photoshop? Hi, Gladriel. Good to see you. Too bad your series is a hotbed of contention that I don't want to participate in. All right, so let's go to Photoshop really quick. Okay, so we basically have a... Oh, that's really big. Come on. All right, so we basically have kind of a house thing going on here. Maybe a much more steepled roof at the very top of it. Maybe this comes down like this. Then it got these like spidery legs, segmented. Hey, it's now Dando's art too. Some creepy segmented legs. Kind of thing going on. Maybe there's like other smaller houses that are attached to this. Kind of the same thing. Hydra monsters, sharks. I'm trying, guys. We'll make this thatch. Maybe some of the thatch has fallen off, kind of like a tail. So yeah, that's our Baba Yaga's house. Big spidery thing. All right, cool. I will remember that. Okay, back to the map. Okay, we're back in the map. Creating our little reaching mounds. Let's zoom out and see how that looks. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. All right, we've streamed a little over an hour and a half now. We'll keep going though. Oh, are the houses like a construct? Oh, maybe they're made of parts from the Eldritch. Maybe there's flesh crafters in this area that are able to take Eldritch beings, flesh and stuff, and craft it into stuff like that house thing. Kind of symbiotic. They instead of fighting them, they've kind of learned and they collect them. That's creepy. What do you guys think of that? Getting hit in the hills on this mountain range. Something with sharks. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't feel like the stream has been going it's been going long at all, but I love your guys' ideas. What about shark hydras? That's scary. That makes me want to never go in an ocean again. Big shark hydra thing. Moose bear, shark hydra, cat octopus, shadow raven. Yeah, it's like Avatar. The good one, the good series, the Airbender one. Don't mind Korra, but I loved the first 3 seasons. Shark hydra cat bear things. Have you guys ever watched Bad Lip Reading? Bad what is it called? Bad lip syncing. The chicken faced bird thing. They did the Yoda and the seals. Okay, we're just going back and forth adding hills. Yeah, if you guys want to see something really funny, go look up Bushes of Love on YouTube. And it's from Bad Lip Reading. They got some amazing little things. The shark hydra just reminds me of that. Shark body with hydra heads. Oh man, and when they let's go Photoshop again. There's our house. Let's look at the shark hydra. So we have our shark hydra. Okay, here's the body of the shark. Fins, and then this kind of, we have this muscly, maybe not that big. It spreads out like this. You guys kind of get the idea there. Let's define the body a little bit better. Maybe each one of the heads has its own little fin. That'd be cool. I think the body would need to be bigger. So let's have the body come all the way out here. Maybe it has this big old curvy looking thing. Then we have the heads here. Heads here. And when it decides to like run and do stuff, all the heads like shrink down into like something very aerodynamic. Kind of like that. What do you guys think of that? Yeah. Shark Hydra. The space milk that Eldritch fluid, maybe that's mutating the animals. That'd be really cool. That's one nasty lasting effect. Let's up the placement rate a little bit on these. There we go. That's a lot easier to do now. All right. Yeah, I kind of like these longer streams. They're really fun. All right, we're back down here. Back down here. Might have to call this sooner versus later. Got another meeting coming up, and I need to get to that. Right now, we're in the process of making a role-playing game, which has been going on well. It's going, but we've got the character creation guide done, and we're just starting to get the first drafts of the narrator's guide done. That's been interesting, but very fun. Okay, these mountains, we're just going to go right up and down with the hills, just like that. Same thing with these guys. These are old mountains. Oh, was it glitching out? I'm really sorry about that. I probably just wasn't talking into it, or I was talking very slow. Sorry about that, Northern. Thanks for letting me know. How's audio right now? Have you guys been able to hear me? Bush chickens that have healing powers. So they're just bushes, and they have the heads of chickens and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm not cutting out right now. We're good right now, though. All right, awesome. We'll get these mountains done, and then we will. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that really quick. Yeah, has the same feel, same shape of what we've done before. We'll need to get in here and color the crap out of it. That's fine. We'll probably do that next time and start working on like the civilizations and stuff. I like the ecology that we're working on biomes and ecology first. Sheep, chicken, bush. Or shrub. Like a shrub, but a shrub. Or sherp. Or sherp. It's a sherb. Oh my gosh. There we go. Woo! Accidentally hit space there. Woo! Earthquake. Oh, save. Yes, I need to save. Oh, I'd be so bad if that happened. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll get everything posted, and I will put the actual map itself on Patreon, and also on the Avantnovis website for all that has participated. You can find it there. I've been keeping these up for 2 weeks. Many teething kingdoms here. Northern just said, I think a map like this would be less colonized because of the skinny puppies and ravens, but many trading kingdoms might be here after hearing about the healing potions at the chicken bush. Birdie says so. Now we have shadow ravens, octopus cats, moose bears, hydra sharks, and healing bush chickens. Yes! I like how this land's a little bit more peaceful. I mean, yeah, there's horrible stuff, but it's not as the land northern of it's just full of eldritch spawn. And the hills coming out. All right. Very cool. Yeah, no, Achu stays away from this area for some reason. Maybe ironically, maybe the sands, it's too, maybe he hates sand because it gets all over you and gets in places. Maybe he hates sand. That would be funny. The bane of Achu is sand. Maybe there's something worse here. Maybe in the desert you have like the 100-foot strider things. I'm just talking about stuff that kind of scares me. Yeah, I got to redesign a chew. Northern, did you want a STL of a chew? Did you want a 3D model of him? Because I probably can just, even if you don't have a 3D printer, you can like view it in other places and tell people, hey, look, I helped create this. Sinus and sniffles and the really long town name we decided. Yeah, I'll get an STL model made for Ochu. Put it on the Patreon. And again, thanks for being a supporter there. Might even do the cat. All right, get the mounds up here. Yeah, I'm really digging how we've created this design for these maps. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh, no. Gotta put some more hills like this. Let's put a little hill set here. All right, run our hills there. All the hills here. Well, we'll do a ton of hills. There we go. Maybe the bear people are like one of the sane races. That'd be cool. Now we have to go over here and let's add some hills where this mountain struck. Go. It's reaching out towards each other. Reaching out towards each other. I like that. Just that back and forth movement creating the hills. Man, this is like really, I'm going into kind of the Zen mode, the R. Yeah, I'll do Skinny Puppy next. I do have to do something with 4 legs and a tail, but we'll up the tails to like 8, make him tentacles. That'd be fun. Rivers, it's, the key is planning out like where the mountains are first. Like down here, the mountains and where the rivers are. The tool I use is the eraser tool for land. Just this eraser tool, and I put it down to 4. And that's how, let's see, yeah. And then I just do squiggly lines like that. So that's the answer to rivers. It's all about planning out first and then planning where the mountains are and then coming from rivers, either starting at the base of something to even make them look better. Oops, not that. is at the very bottom where they meet the sea. You can always just make it a little bit wider like that, so it actually looks like it's ending and just not. Yeah, see that? That looks so much better. That's another thing you can do with your rivers. Yeah, make them kind of a little craggly, but as they come out to the sea. It's North Oregon. I forgot where that river was, but there's this giant river coming out into the Pacific Ocean. Yeah, Pacific Ocean. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Okay, we're gonna save again, so we don't want any accidents. Bears are rare but extremely deadly. That's why the king has two, and why the king's house signal skinny puppies are attracted to catnip. Ugh. What if they're attracted to those bushes as well, the healing bushes? The chicken berry bushes. Chipberries. However we want to call them. Yeah, we've got a lot done here. Good old hour and a half into the stream, and we've got to land, and we're almost done with these mountains. There we go. There we go. They're reaching down as such. There's little scraggles and little couple of hills there. Same thing here. Shows where the big deserts are at. Oh, forgot these guys. We'll do these really quick. Placement density. There we go. And the Lord meat content. Okay. No skinny puppies in the bushes. Terrified chicken bush. Does the bush have like one or more heads of a chicken, or is it just a chicken bush that looks like a chicken, like a tumbleweed? That's what's in my imagination. Is back to Photoshop. You got a shark there, but our chicken bush, you know, it's kind of it got this kind of form. Then it comes down. It's kind of like a tumbleweed. But then you have the chicken head. Not a turkey, Dan. Not a turkey. We don't want turkey. Big old puffy body. Really tiny wings. Maybe give it some wings here. Yeah, this is just me doing a dumb sketch. Maybe all of them come like right here. They just run. Well, that'd be cool if the bushes actually came from the wings. There we go, like something like that. Ah, that's kind of creepy. I like it. Then, of course, you have the berries. Here, we'll just put a couple that are maybe a feather or two. There it is. Very green bush with a chicken head. All right, let's do that. This is just for me to know that the bushes are really green. Something like that. Yeah, I think the ravens would be the apex predator. I mean, if they can live around humans and respect them, and also if they're devouring the eldritch for their energies and stuff like that. Birdie, is that okay if they're devouring eldritch stuff? put Photoshop down. Just coming down here with the hills. Okay. Couple of enclaves for those things in the south. Very cool. Okay, these mountains are not doing it for me, so let's see if we can use the hills. There we go. Just have lines come down like that. That makes sense because of the erosion. Okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, no, we need some more hills down here. Just noticed that. Nice. You ever read any Terry Pratchett? It reminds me of Maurice and his, what is that book called? Maurice and his Amazing Rats, or something like that. They became sentient after eating the trash from a giant mage tower. Good times. I love Pratchett. If you've never read Pratchett, start with Guards Cards. I highly recommend those books. You'll love them. Okay, my poor neglected islands are now getting some hills and stuff. Here, just let's check out the Piggy Island. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, let's make this fun for Goat. First of all, that doesn't look like a piggy. So we are going to kind of adjust this. There's the nose. There's one of the legs. There's the back. There's what the tail would be. A little more pointed ears. Still make it like an island. Still trying to keep it like an island. Then we'll get the hills on it. Give it a backbone. There we go. My neglected islands. I do that all the time. Just put the hills on them. Call it good. Oh, didn't do this guy down here. Well, did some of it. Need to fill in the rest. The old asking puppies can be completely destroyed by a raven if they run into one due to poison their tentacles. Yes, poison octocats. Nice. Wonder if the ravens, if they get a taste for them and are able to detoxify it. All right, there we go. So we will do the skinny puppy. The ravens are cool. I just don't have the, I can't do the smoke and blender yet. I just don't have enough experience. But I will do the skinny puppy. That'll be September's creature. And I'll get a chew as a STL just so people, if they want to 3D print it, they can. It'd be kind of gnarly to print though, but that's fine. All right. There we go. A little more hills and we'll call this done. Would the ravens live in, like, in this area, area of the map, it'd be really cold, and really, on the top of the peaks, it'd be cold because of the lack of flow of air. So you'd have this kind of a hot layer and then a cold layer above it. You could have some of the ravens in the peaks. Maybe they migrate down there sometimes. Or if they're driven mad by an eldritch horror they ate, maybe they come down. These mad ravens flying all over the place. All right. Okay, guys. We've got our mountains done, and we've got the first start of this map. Again, I will place this map. Let's do one more thing here. I'm just going to use this other map to save, first of all. We want to change the water to 0.07. This guy to 0.01. This guy to 57. 57. There we go. Now that matches the stuff we've done. Okay. This looks really good, guys. I will write down the notes from chat. Make sure that that gets into, can I? Yeah, I can. That gets into the context about the animals here. I really like that. Actually, I'll do that right now so we don't lose it. Oh, that didn't work out right. So I just copy and pasted the chat, and this is all I'm getting right now. So that's not going to work. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it by the chat itself. So that's not a worry. All right, cool. Okay, guys, we got a really good map here. I think we are going to end it there. I hope you guys have liked the stream. Again, Birdie Northern, thanks for being here. Ryan, always good to see you here. As well as thanks to the retweet people that have come by. Also, Goat65 on Twitch, always a pleasure. Puppet Master, I know you're there someplace. Thank you for coming. D. James, thank you for coming as well. Thanks everyone for being here. Also, thanks for Nomad of the Plains and his nice message the other day. Really appreciate that. We are going to call the stream right there. Next Monday, just turn on. Yeah, there we go. Next Monday, we will be redoing the stream. Well, not redoing. We'll be continuing on with this map. Probably coloring in it, probably adding civilizations and making it look good to refresh it. Oh, Birdie, thank you for sending the chicken. That'll be awesome. I'll post that. Where do you want me to post that? Do you want me to post that on Facebook? I'll post it on Facebook or on Avantnovis. So I will get these maps done, completed, and online as quick as possible. So look for them in the next half hour to an hour. We're going to call the stream right there. Thank you so much for coming. As always, this is Dan with Avantnovis, and have a great day and to be continued.